we've got a lot of young guys, and we have curfew. There'll be curfews, and I'll be checking the rooms. They're going to keep me up a little late this weekend. It's okay. But I think our guys are excited about playing. So we look forward to having a good game and competing.
How do you manage all the hoopla going on? You're leaving way early for a road game, getting up there.
Well, it's new, it's new for players, and I just think if you're going to be a team that's consistent in appearing in bowl games, it becomes the standard of how to deal with all this. And I've always said that. I think the standard of how you play and the situations you put yourself in, the more you can repeat those, you gain knowledge. And so we're going to gain a lot of knowledge from this football team going in there. Now, these guys have played in the bowl game. They've done a nice job of participating in bowl games. So a lot of the veteran guys know, but a lot of the young guys do not. And we're talking about this team, and if we're fortunate enough to get in one next year, it'll be another group of young guys. And so that's just part of the process. But I'm looking forward to it.
Coach, without revealing the specifics of it, how have you thought about the way that your offense is preparing for this game without N'Keal Harry?
Interesting. He's no longer going to be with us. We're fortunate that the quarterback is playing. I'm glad he's with us. But there's going to have to be life without N'Keal. It's going to be hard. You think about the dynamic players in our offense. It was Zeno, N'Keal, and Manny. Manny made a lot of plays with his legs, especially the last game of the season. He was terrific in the fourth quarter. But that's part of it. And I think there's some young guys that have to step up now. And I told guys in the meeting today, I said, look, this is a game because we kind of planned it out this way. There's a lot of guys, some freshmen that are going to play because of the 4-game rule. So we kind of waited and said, okay, we get in the bowl, we're going to play these guys. They practice with us. They don't get a lot of playing time. Only 4 times you can play a freshman still redshirting. So there's some guys that are going to play. And I told them, I said, it's your turn now. I want to see. And I think that's what this is about too. You want to win the game, obviously, but you want to start preparing some of these young guys going into spring. Because it's going to happen very quickly. We start spring ball on the 4th of February. And, I know you said, wow, but 4th of February, we're going again. And we're going to get some guys, some early admits that'll be here in the spring, some freshman guys. So they get to play. We're going to see.
So is it an opportunity for you to get a sense of what you guys are going to look like next year and how you want to formulate your team?
Yeah, obviously, but all the kids are not here yet. That are, we've got some receivers coming in, and we've got a tight end that's coming in, and we've got some offensive players that are going to look a little bit. We're going to look a little bit different on offense. Interesting. I think if it holds true, some of the guys we're after, and some of the guys that when it comes time to say they're coming, they're going to come. It'll be interesting to look at our roster.
Who we know Porter's going to play. Are there some other guys that haven't been playing that are going to play?
Carter, who hadn't played a lot, he's going to get the ball. He's a big back. He's a big man. He's 230 pounds. He hasn't played a lot. He's traveled with us. But he hasn't. He's going to get the ball. There'll be some other guys on defense that play a little bit more than they have in the past. And that's okay. That's what we want to do. We want to find out about some guys.
For these guys, how do you feel that in this practice time, but from the beginning of the season, practicing, get better, how have they responded?
Good. I think the culture is starting to change, and it's been said it's all about competition. And the conversation I had with the players was real simple. I said, last year when I stood before you, I told you it was going to be competition every day coming to work. And some guys heard me, but they weren't listening. And 5 freshmen ended up starting. They beat out some seniors, they beat out some sophomores, they beat out some juniors, and I said, look, the world that I lived in my whole life, it's about competition at every position. You got to compete. And some guys really didn't pay a whole lot of attention to it. They just said, well, it ain't going to affect me because I'm this guy. And it affects everybody. Well, we have 22 new guys coming in here. I told them that. I said, you know what? You come here and take your job. That's how it works. We want competition. We want to raise the expectations within the team. You have to compete every day. That's how players get better. When we get better as a team, then we're better for it, and players are better for it. And I think they understand that is the culture now. You have to do this, guys. It's part of it. If you don't, it's okay. Get somebody to replace you. That's how it works.
Herm, we're coming to the end of the visit period. How different has this felt for you this time around versus when you were thrust into it last year?
Well, we've had a whole year to prepare for it. We can't say enough about Al and that crew and our coaching staff. I was visiting last night. I just got back after practice. I went down south, visited a couple guys, went to a couple homes, and it's been good because I've been through the year now. When I first arrived here, I was like, "Coach, you're going on the road. Where am I going? You're going here." Okay. But now, you study the guys, you know the guys at DNA, you know who they are. They've come on campus, I've met their parents. I'm going to homes now. We've got a couple home visits tonight. So, I'm everywhere. I've been gone every night, it seems like, whether it's in California, got a couple visits tonight here locally with some local kids we got a chance to get. And so, I'm enjoying it. I enjoy going in the living room and meeting families. I really do. It's amazing when you go in a lot of these living rooms, more than the families show up. Meet a lot of people in the neighborhood for some reason. You kind of know I'm coming. We just dropped in. Okay. It's all good though. I enjoy it. I really do.
Going back to spring practice, what's the thing about starting in February 4th? That's definitely very early.
A couple reasons. It'll help our development guys as far as the lifting and the running. We don't have to have a break in there. And also, and I hate to say it this way, it will allow us, if let's just say a player gets nicked up or hurt, he's got all that time to get ready for training camp, right? So, and I just think early is better. I just believe it. And what we're going to do, we structured it in a way where Fridays and Saturday nights, we're going to have practice. So parents, if they live in California, or coaches, families that live here at night, they can actually come to practice. So if you're from California and your son's here, you can make it a weekend. And for the high school coaches, they can come on Friday night or Saturday night. So we're trying to get everybody involved in this and give them an opportunity to look at our football team. So I think it's good for everybody. On Tuesdays and Wednesdays will be in the day, and on Fridays and Saturdays will be at night. So that's how we're going to do it.
What are some of the stops that you have planned for the Johnson family?
Can't tell you. Secret. And I can't mention the places because then they'll say, well, yours, it's not good. We're gonna get a hamburger somewhere. I can't mention the place. We're gonna get a milkshake somewhere. I can't mention that place. I'm really excited about the milkshake, to be quite honest. So
do you think the mood has changed kind of and they're more excited about this road trip now?
Look, it's like anything. If you make it fun, and a lot of these guys have never done that, to be quite honest. I mean, so it'll be a nice trip seeing Pat Tillman Memorial Bridge will cross. I think that's important. And so all these things will be part of it. And I just think when you do something like this, they're really excited about going now. I've been talking it up for a week. So now they're ready. It's going to be fun. And I just think when you do something like this, it just brings your team closer together. It's bonding, and it's a lot of fun. So it's not that far. The time we actually think about it, if we go through the security check, get on the bus, go to the airport, get off the bus, load the plane. Well, and you say it's only an hour flight. Well, that's about 2 or 3 hours, right? Well, we drive, we're halfway there. And we can stop on our own and do some sightseeing, so it's going to be fun.
Coach, what's the difference between a bowl game and a regular season game?
Well, a couple things. When you're in a bowl game, it tells you a little bit about your season, what you kind of accomplished a little bit. Now, obviously, there's bigger bowls and other bowls. I get all that, but there's a criteria to get into a bowl game. It gives you extra time to practice, which is fun. You still want to win, though. You want that. That's always my emphasis. We got to find a way to win a bowl game. That's important to you. But I think the way the rules are now, and freshmen, or not even freshmen, you guys can play 4 games and still redshirt. It helps you because these are the games where you want to get some of these guys in. So then you get a feel of going into the spring, kind of what they look like in live competition. It's one thing when you're in spring ball. It's another thing when you're competing against another opponent, and this is a very good opponent. And so you're going to find out a lot about some guys.
Is there any issue with playing a game on the 15th and having signing day on the 19th and trying to pull all that together?
No, we're pretty well organized. Al has done a nice job of that. We'll be here. The coaches don't go on vacation until after the 19th, and they get a well-rested vacation. I'll be in the building if you guys need me. I don't go anywhere. My wife's trying to get me to go for Christmas, and I told her, yeah, I might. I'm going for Christmas. But I'll be in the building, obviously, because I've got a lot of work to do. Spring and trying to organize the practices, doing what I do. But I just think that, you know, it's one of those deals where we're prepared for it. It wasn't like last year. You know, you come in, you're hiring new coaches, and you hire Al, and he's running that department. We're all trying to figure out. We've been organized. We've been waiting for this day for a whole year because we've planned it out. You know, I think the one thing you guys know is I'm kind of one of those guys that's pretty organized, and so we're organized. We're set for it. We're ready for it. We're excited about it, actually.
Your quarterback room is pretty unsettled for next season at this point. Just what's your concern level with that?
Well, you have two guys, Sterling, who has played some, and hopefully he's going to get some reps in this game as well. You got a young JC guy, hadn't played a whole lot. And then a young group of guys. Interesting.
You're smiling a lot.
Yeah.
You're happy with that?
Yeah. If everything holds up, we're going to be excited about this class of players. Very excited.
Have reservations? I mean, you haven't shown any reservations about starting true freshmen at different spots. But do you have any reservations about starting true freshman at quarterback?
Absolutely not. Zero. Nada. Doesn't matter to me. I'll tell them like I tell the veteran guy. It's my one bit of advice. Don't throw it to the other guy. You'll be fine. All you gotta do, just don't throw it to that guy.
What were your conversations like with your coordinators when you were willing to play such young players?
That's who we are. We're gonna build a football team, and that was our mindset. And I don't think anyone, you know, like college coaches are a little bit different. And some pro coaches, they're nervous about that stuff. They're like, I'm gonna take talent over experience because I know in a month a talented guy now he's got experience. He's gonna be a better player. So that's what you got to do. You gotta suffer through it all. Okay, Shari, like, oh, kept after every game, hugging. Be okay. You're gonna be fine. And then all of a sudden at the end, you're gonna be a pretty good player. Okay, and it's just Merle and all those guys. I did it in pro football. I did it in Kansas City. Got fired. No, really, because we didn't have a quarterback. But I developed a bunch of young players, and a lot of those guys played in the league for 10 years. And a lot of them made Pro Bowl teams. But I didn't have a quarterback. And I knew that, you know what, this is what you got to do what's right for the organization, for the team. And that's the right thing to do. And some coaches fear that. I don't. I just say, it's good for football. And it's good for this foundation of what we're trying to build. And I will do that every time. A coach believed in me. His name was Dick Vermeer. And he said, hey, you're the right corner. And you don't come out until I tell you to come out. I didn't come out for 10 years. I lined up out there and played. And so I learned that from him. And I go, hey, you got to trust these guys. They're going to make some mistakes, but at the end they get better. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to improve the football team every year by the players we bring in here. And they're going to be very competitive. And they're going to have an opportunity. If they're the best player, they're going to play.
If you can't get into specifics, but is a graduate transfer a possibility?
Could be, but hopefully that's not the avenue we're traveling. Just think that if things hold up, we'll be excited about the guys we're bringing in here at all the positions, not just quarterback, at all the positions.
If you start February 4th, will you be done by the middle of March then?
Oh, we'll be done 28th.
28th of February?
After 12 game. Done.
February 4 to February 28th.
We're going every week. We're going 4 days, 4 days, 4 days, 3. Out. See you. It's been nice.